Look at that. They got all their bugs done today. Nice. Yeah, that team's working out pretty okay. A little bit stressy when it's like 5 things going on at once, though. Like they're starting to fall behind a little bit. But if I need to, we can get like what I could do is do update. Well, yeah, I could do update, and I could put core team on top of that as well. Leave that at the default priority of 5, but put the development thing on priority 10. So if you can work on this, definitely focus that. Obviously, if you can't work on that because maybe only a 3D thing needs to be done and you're not capable of doing that, so you don't have anything else to do, you then do the bug fixing. But otherwise, everybody else is sometimes glancing at the bug fixing to do. Like, I think that'd be maybe a worst case alternative. Our super focused people would still be stressing, though, having it done that way, because it is still another project that they could be working on, even if they're not at the time, because of priorities. Which is a shame, because I've got a couple people who are just absolutely annihilating the productivity. 366% with freewheel. How does it go up so fast? 366.67%? Ove. 400... Did this get buffed? Did something change? 427.06%. You are more than 4 people worth of work. And your skill's almost maxed, so you're really like 6 or 7 average employees worth. I was thinking like 300 was cap. I guess it's that effectiveness plus 15% is how is this? I want to see the maths behind it, because I feel like that's plus 15% off the base, and then your traits are multiplying after that, after like base modifications. Because that's like the only thing that's changed. Is the effectiveness from the TV. That is outrageous. 427.06%. Oh yeah, the tasks thing. I've already done all those, though. That's how you'll unlock some of the furniture that's around. It's kind of a strange thing, but... Wouldn't be a terrible thing if there was, like, a campaign mode in this. Don't have a receptionist. Just wait there, okay? They're waiting for the bus. Because I don't have a parking spot for them. It's looking alright. I am tempted to give it another iteration, though, actually. Let's do it. One more iteration. Goodbye, retired. Oh, no! Alright. One of our night marketers. Goodbye! How many night marketers do I have anyway, actually? Yeah, just the 6. Okay. It could have up to 8. Marketer's night. I also made sure you got the Night Owl perk, too. Night Owl Skyscraper, Night Owl Sunshine, Night Owl Big Brain, Night Owl Independent. Sure. How about, let's go with Deborah Lynch and Miriam Harvey. Yeah, Night Owls, that's a good one just to have for nighttime, folks. That's good. First up, we got Rayut. Age 53, man, you're gonna be retiring like way quick. Yeesh, and 47. Yeah, I should be really going for middle salary people. We got Banshees. Nighttime marketers. Yeah, fine. That a bit of flooding? What's going on there? Yeah, I think it's just like a puddle. Huh, never noticed those before. You're a little bit too. Man. Careful that your bike doesn't flood. There's great weather for a bike ride home. Just gonna imagine you live right over there so it's not so bad. Then y'all should be coming in pretty soon doing the shower thing. $100 currently for Vicinity. Yeah, some of them start showing up as early as like 1900. And then they shower and they're walking into the building still at 20. That's really good. I'm a big fan of that. There's one done. The other done. A lot of it is just they had to do system updates, so it took them a little bit extra to get it done. But they're doing all right. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. They're also high salary over there, but they're not like capped off skill-wise, so there's still a little bit more improvement we could go. Since they're basically night owls, we could also hire, or since they're basically nighttime, we could also hire night owls for the free boost. I thought there were two people using the toilet at the same time. Seeing things, man. Kick this out for another review because may as well. I will also mark it, send out a press build. Since the followage has sort of slowed down a bit. Burglars. Burglars were looking, but an employee called the police after spotting them. There you go. They're out of here. Yeah, I think they sometimes just come in at just like the perfect time. They'll just take the bus together. Man. Give me back my printers. Just those shift changes, man. Although I haven't been looking. How is it with limit room usage? Yeah, no, not really. I'm just wondering if I get like a bit of overlap or something. It's probably not going to be terribly worthwhile. And we assign you also to a security office. So we got a little bit of shingling happening then. Even if you gotta park in a dumb spot and walk across the entire everything. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That's looking fine. Could go for another iteration, there's still time, but I'm gonna just pound out a ton of bug fixes. And speaking of bug fixes, I'm really bad about doing this. I think I want to, like, scoot these down instead of up, so I can leave them maximized, but they can also just, like, scroll them out of the way for the most part, you know? Marketing GTS Online, that's just a hype thing, though. We don't care about that too much. Leave them maximized and just click the update easily. Yeah, man, I guess. Oops. Go. Stop store revenue. Shark Deck Digital made 17.7 million this month. They're worth 72 million with one release in their catalog. New company, new product, big success. I think we need like some more companies, and just so some companies can just kind of exist and fail. Because there's so few companies right now that like anybody who comes in to do something and fills some sort of a niche, they're going to be successful because the game needs them to be successful. But if we have extra companies, we can get a little bit of like 3D tool infighting among a couple companies, and some people just kind of show up and fail without me intervening in it or anything like that, you know? Give it a little more life. Because this keeps happening where it's just like, random company made a ton of money this month with one release out of nowhere. Whoa, and they probably only worked on it for like 2 months. Looks amazing, all new features tried in the near future. Oh yeah, 3,000-ish followers, that ain't bad. Not bad at all. You are using server 0, right? Just to make sure. So we could look into doing digital distribution, since we got network guys and stuff like that. We could work on developing our own. I will say, if you are going to do this, you need to be very careful with your timing of stuff, because you can't currently adjust this at all. You can do that when you release, but when you release, you'll immediately get a bunch of people jumping on because AI, and because your revenue cut is terrible compared to everybody else's. They'll be like, oh my god, you're amazing. And then you try to adjust it to try to keep up, and then they'll all cancel because it's like, we thought it was just going to be 5%, what the heck? It's very annoying, and it's very frustrating. So you got to be very careful with your timing. Pause things, release it, adjust the price, and then go. Auto sign new platforms, yeah, it is what it is. The market's just, it's portioned out just so. We'll make our own. Let's try this. We're quite extra with it currently. Whoa, what am I typing? Synapse. Yeah? It's a little bit clever. Come on. Lead designer Butters. I don't think it matters, but let's give it to Kate Vashper and see how you do. Okay, yeah, I see. It doesn't have a specific blah. Okay. We can still try it out though and see. So, maybe people aren't buying Colorful Calculator 4 because they just don't know it exists yet. Put in a recommendation system. Yeah, it gives expected interest. We don't have any of the fancy marketing bars or anything like that going with this, so it's just kind of whatever. We get some fancier features coming out as time goes on, but we can throw in some social features because we have a bit of networking skill. We can do that. A little bit of recommendation for system, and then something for 2D. Put in a review system. What you think about that? I guess we could do file management and library management as well, just because it only requires more designers, which we're well over with. Yeah, alright. Start work on that. Our own distribution platform. We'll try it. It's a little more involved than it used to be. It used to just be like, I want to make a development or a distribution platform, and the game's like, okay, what server do you want to use for it? And then you're like, that one. And the game's like, okay, it's going. And then you just make money. So this is a little bit more involved, and it's a release that we've got to support and stuff, so I quite like that. I'm happier with it working this way. We just have to again, when we release, we have to, I really wish I could change the stuff ahead of time. But we'll have to be really careful when we release so we don't just like pull the rug on everybody and get yelled at. I don't think there's reputation for it though, so like you get business reputation for having it, but I think I forget if upping the price and losing people that way tanked reputation. I don't think it tanked it much. What are we doing here? Most people are working. Most people are working and busy. Most people are getting extremely old. Oh my god, I see their face wrinkles. Oh god, cotton's terrifying. They're getting old. We gotta hire just like middle-aged people. Or we move company to the city. And then you can get some high-skilled people who are a bit younger, but man, just a bit, really. How's the stock going? Also, I forgot. Move this window maybe a little bit closer. 18.8%. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Remember, I think this is the free money one. I think Paycon, whatever I had left over. That's just free money. I already made my, what, 20 million bucks back? So I'll wait and see how the release goes. Maybe, maybe I sell it straight away if it's just kind of like a meh, but I think it should be fine. Distribution platform is becoming way more than it needs to be. Send this out for one more review. 99% coded. I think it's a good few months of bug fixing. Viscera 2, the intestine engine as well. It could be better, but I'm alright with it. I'm alright with it. Still have some people working on the MMO aspect of it is what's currently being waited on. I'll promote it. Start doing the bug fixing. Bring it back down to 5 because I'm not really doing the whole, like, also do bug fixing stuff at the same time deal. If I need to, I'll just pause the bug fixing and just do support stuff with them. Truman Love, Rory Howard, and Thundir have called in sick. That's pretty okay. Man, I want to minimize these again. I don't like having them maximized. It takes up too much space, and I like just glancing and seeing like, there's that many bugs. Which GTS 3D and intestine engine seem pretty okay. Plenty of active users. We're losing money on the power pad marketing, which I'm not terribly surprised. Mostly just wanted some recognition, but I'm not sure recognition is happening. We're gonna end marketing that. So just market Viscera 2 and the intestine engine, I guess. Okay. And hype GTS Online. Of course. We can do a bit more bug fix and send out another press build later on. Accept all, it is what it is. And then, yeah, hey, work on Synapse, I suppose. See how quickly this gets done. Also, print. Let's get a limit of, I don't know, 60,000? Shrug. Yeah, I have to, like, maximize it to bring up the update thing, but that's okay. It's fine. It's just like you spend so much time looking at this edge of the screen that having it not tidy just drives me insane. Oh, I'm triggered. Use server 0 for that. Yeah, still can't do it. Okay. Yeah, fine. It does not take very long to do. At all. That's nice. So education, anything super cool? Mango Thunder. What are we largely lacking? Kinda 2D, but decent 3D. There's another 2D for you. And decent 3D. Okay. Then Azuranos again. Ready for hardware, but we're gonna wait on that. And you're the updaters. We don't care about the updaters much. Ove. Get you a 2D star. And Lil Kane Z. We'll get you a 3D star. I'm satisfied with that. We're not really in a big crunch period, so you guys out for a month doing education is... well, that's pretty fine. 15.5 million doing taxes. Do we have to? do we gotta? Looking promising. Next thing OS 4. It's got 3D. Good. Good, I'm glad. Okay. I can go ahead and port some stuff. To you then. Sort by active users. The intestine engine we can port over with core. To the next thing, OS 4. Also, I guess Frame OS? By SharkDAC Digital. Okay, they're a new one. That was the beginning of last year. Porting you over to... yeah, there's quite a bit of 3D stuff going on now. Quite a few. Is GTS even still being supported? No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, we kind of like went in hard with like 3D tool and now operating systems, and we sort of haven't done a game in a little bit, which means we haven't had to do any porting. I guess do the intestine engine thing first, I guess. Actually, no, do the next thing OS 4 first. Up 27.5%, and I assume it's going to continue climbing for a little while. I don't see a reason why it shouldn't. Oh, yeah, big percentage increase, man. It's up 1.5 million %. Wow. 27.5%. Yeah, it went up a few hundred. 32%. Nice. Good deal. And the benefit, by the way, of buying back my shares is now we've got more shares to sell potentially one day. If I need like a cash injection, we can do that. We just sell it off to another company. I can make 131 million bucks by selling off like most of my company. 53.4% of my company I can sell for 131 million, more than double my money. Because if I need a cash injection, loans aren't really that great anymore. 10 million bucks from the bank. It's oddly not a lot. Oh, hey. Oops. It's also February, actually. Maybe we should, pound out another day of bug fixing. We really didn't get as much bug fixing done with this that I wanted. Hopefully that's kind of okay. And also, I'm bad about remembering to update these now. Can we get to 200 bugs? Yeah, we can. Nice. Alright, release. Oof. Encountered a ton of bugs. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's on me. It's alright. That just means that our support's gonna be busy. Don't order copies, marketing campaign, let's say 35,000. That is on me. Update your everything. We can use... Jeez, everyone's using Power Edit 3. Let's go with that. And then Wave Stop Studio 2. Okay. And then continue work on the distribution platform. It'll take a little while for them to update that proper because there's a lot of systems to update. I might have to have my main team help out with that a little. Play Friend Connect. I don't think I need to worry about Play Friend Connect, honestly. There's so many active users for it, though, that I'm really afraid of dropping support because it might still impact my market recognition, like follower fan base, if I were to drop support for it. I'm scared. I don't want to click the button. Send this out for review, just like a normal release. I'm gonna assign this also to core. I know you're doing other stuff right now, but like, man. Hey, you know what? That's looking pretty alright. I don't think I need another iteration of it. It did get like 3.5 design phases, so I'm not surprised that it's already pretty in decent shape. And the Intestine Engine 2, whoa, is that port though. $90,000. I always forget porting is like, yeah, good job, player. The game loves it.